Hey, Scorpios. Welcome back. Scorpios, first I want to say I love you. I hope you guys are having an amazing day because today gonna be a good day. Today gonna be a good day. Whenever you get this, it's gonna be an amazing day. This is gonna be what is happening next in your life. And this is like right now, okay? So let's go ahead and see what Spirit has for you. Before I do get started, I had this channel message before I got started, and I was like, Spirit, I always do like generals and stuff because I just like Spirit to tell us whatever, and God has been telling me, Mercy, it's really time for you to be very specific about what you tell your collective now, because there's a lot of things that I be feeling, I be thinking, and I don't share them as much because I just sometimes I just be like, well, Spirit, if it flows with it, it flows with it. And I'm kind of like that type of person. I just like shit to keep it flowing, flowing. But when it's pertaining to you, God is saying that it's time that I start being a little more direct. All right. Family, a lot of things that I see in that vision, I I don't really speak up on it as much. Like God hits the points in the generals and the messages and stuff, but God has been telling me that our dreams are becoming more vivid because they are messages, and God is saying that it's time for me to truly start sharing the messages from my dreams because God is saying that they are going to be very accurate to where it's going to be scary and I'm not saying that y'all not ready for the stuff God be telling me. Some things I do feel like God wants me to hold back, but because I got this message that I need to start sharing my dreams with you guys because I feel like we're dreaming the same things. So before I even get started, I do want to say, family, it is truly time. More so, if your dreams are getting very vivid, God says it's time to write them down. It's time for us to, if you remember your dreams and you don't really know what they mean, I'm going to start doing lives where it's not so much as you paying for questions, but you like telling me what your dreams are so that I can interpret them from you for you, because God is saying that we're really dreaming the same things, even if it's dealing with old family members, if it's dealing with different people in different parts of our lives. Some dreams could be very heavy, and it's crazy that the screen changes when I'm talking about this. And I'm saying because the messages within them are going to be so accurate to where we're going into. All right. I know I use the cards because it kind of like gives me like a guide on certain things, but God says it's going to be kind of time for me just to, I guess, like just give you my intuitive energy. All right. Because y'all know I really don't need the cards, but I like them. But anyway, from like moving from this reading, after this reading, a lot of messages I'm gonna give you is gonna be straight from what God has given me. Um, because we are becoming very, very powerful in the things that God is telling me. God is saying it's not for me. It's not, like, I'm not gonna say it's not for me. It's not just for me. It's for us. So starting like maybe tomorrow, I'll start just doing my intuitive reads. And y'all know we deep, so they might get deep. But with that, I do want to say, God is saying, right, it's time to get a journal. It's time to write down our dreams more so because God says you writing down your dream is going to allow you to understand how very connected you are with divine. Okay. And what's coming is you truly being in a place where you don't doubt nothing that you see, you hear. I don't know about y'all, but like I uh like 2 nights ago, I'm I want to say I'm hearing voices. I be hearing voices, but it's like I'm hearing conversations. It's different from what spirit is telling me. I'm hearing conversations of people that they're having, and it's like the conversations that are dealing with you about you or about a certain situation. You will know because you will hear a particular person's voice, and you will hear the conversation literally, like how our vivid dreams are. It's like hella real because it is real. It's a different dimension. Sometimes I be feeling when we up, we really sleep, and when we sleep, that's when we up in a different world. But um God is saying that right now what's coming to you is you truly realizing that your gifts are beyond this world. All right. Meaning that you are about to start, you are, your gifts are gifting, put it like that. Meaning that the things that the gifts that you are normally accustomed to, like, of course, you're intuitive, you can put pieces together, but I'm hearing you are about to start hearing people's conversations, and it's going to be exactly what they're saying. And it's going to be so vivid that it's like, this is happening. And God is saying, not only are you going to hear these voices in a conversation, but God says, I'm going to give you clarity on I'm give you clarity to let you know that what you are thinking and feeling or hearing is the truth, meaning that what you hear, you will hear a conversation. God is saying, make sure you write it down, whose voice it is, what is it about. It's going to be like you're right next to somebody. The shit is kind of here. And one thing I did love about when I first got into tarot was that like I'll think something, y'all already know how I do readings, I'll say something, then the card come out and it is exactly what I'm saying. But God is saying that your gifts are becoming more powerful. All right, before the end of the year, you're going to be in a spiritual place where it's just like, I never thought that I'd be this in tuned. You know what I'm saying? There is truly nothing that is going to be able to get past you. All right. And these are for the chosen ones, the ones who have been doing the work, the ones who have accepted their gift. All right. Also, what I'm hearing that is coming to you is straight. I'm hearing vindication, victory, meaning this is it, people acknowledging your knowledge, acknowledging your wisdom, acknowledging your gifts. All right. You already got people who are, people used to be skeptical about you, your gifts. Oh, you know, people, oh, you're psychic or you this, oh, it's bullshit. They can't say that no more. Something that you've done, said, it's like people who even watch you were in the past, maybe old family or friends, you know, they probably laughed that you had gifts, but it's like they keep watching you. And everything you're saying is not only applying to the energy that they had with you, but the energy that they're having outside of you. And I'm just hearing that you're going to be so in tune that you could tune in on conversations that are being had about you. And then what's going to happen is God said, I'm never gonna leave you without you feeling like you don't know what you like, feeling like, oh, I ain't on point. God says you are on point. The same conversations that you're hearing, God is saying those things are gonna come to you. Oh, so and so said this. And it's gonna be the conversation that you heard, the exact wording and the way it is. Like I'm hearing, like, even when you're in the midst of people, I mean, like, this happens with me now, but now it's getting kind of, yo, this shit crazy though. But it's like you can hear people's thoughts. Like, I mean, I hear people's thoughts. It's nothing new. but conversations where I'm not even there, I'm in my home, and either as soon as I finish my meditation and I'm laying down after my affirmations, I hear conversations of certain people who've been in my dreams. I know when people doing dark energy against me because I could feel it, you know. And then God will give me conversations, like the whole fucking conversation. Like if I'm listening in on somebody talking about, like, and it's like an energy where God is saying, when you start to hear this, you know, it's going to be very clear. God says the best thing to do is like to relax, because if you get too caught up in, oh my God, it's like you could lose out on what you hear. God says it's truly a time to be in a state of knowing that you are who you are, knowing that you're hearing what you're hearing. All right. Like what's coming to you is you realizing that you are more gifted than you ever thought. I'm hearing gifts of your past lives are coming back. Gifts of your great grandmother, your ancestor that you didn't even know had certain gifts. Not only are you going to get knowledge on the gifts that they've had, but you are embodying them because your frequency is getting heightened, and you're getting at a state to where they were when they had these gifts and you inherited them. All right. And a lot of times, a lot of reasons why you were the black sheep, because it was a prophecy on your life, family, that you were going to be the one that was going to inherit these gifts that a lot of people in your family were afraid that you would get, because a lot of fear was around your ancestors, your great grandparents that had them, and the fear was in those who they could have wanted to get over on them. And it's just like people feel like when they can't control your gift, they demonize it. And they try to keep you at a lower vibration as you were growing up so that you wouldn't raise your vibration to tap into these gifts. And a lot of you guys, you've already like eliminated those individuals who were kind of keeping you from a gift that they could never possess because they were not chosen for it. And like I said, you're a prophecy being fulfilled, family. What's coming is that you're going to realize that you are one of the most powerfulest beings that exist. And it's about you knowing it, acknowledging it, and accepting it. Because you could have had gifts in the past and you didn't accept it because you didn't know. You know what I'm saying? And right now, what's coming to you is you knowing what you know. And it could be a little scary. I mean, I don't know. It ain't scary, but it's like a damn, all these gifts for me. Like I was the one that was chosen for this shit. You know, it do get a little, you know, it get a little crazy, but God is saying you're coming into this, into your powerful era, the era where people can't deny your gifts. And it was funny because when I first started this channel, I always say, oh, we superheroes, you know. I really meant that shit, but it's like to learn more gifts, to know that you have more gifts than you acknowledge or knew, to realize that what you are seeing, what you are capable of doing, not only knowing it, but then having confirmation on it. God is saying you are truly powerful. The world, I feel like a lot of people are watching you, like governmental energies, because they've already known about, you know, gifted individuals, but the way that you are coming into it, they have been watching you. They've been watching these gifts unfold. It's kind of like, how powerful is this person truly going to be, you know? And I feel like a lot of energies and people fear the power that you obtain. And they're trying to, um, I don't want to say, I want to say distract you from it, put doubt in you, but it's not working. You cannot be controlled. A lot of powerful people who are in the business of distracting you and making you doubt yourself, they fear you coming into this understanding of what you're capable of. Your mind is you're using a higher percentage of your mind. As your frequency raises, your brain, your third eye activates certain parts in your brain. You are utilizing not just your right or your left, but you're utilizing both of them at the same damn time. And with that comes a lot of powerful abilities. All right. And a lot of times, like I wanted to speak on it before, but I felt like it was kind of too soon. But God says it's now. Now you need to know, because what is coming to us, family, is world changing. The world is changing. You're changing. And you are truly God's work on this earth. And the thing is, your abilities are not only going to heal the world, but it's about to crash a system that never wanted you to acknowledge or even understand the powers that you have. So what's coming to you now is, as the world around you seems to be crumbling, you are coming into power. Not just in power financially, love, stability, but power, like real, raw energy. You are pure fucking energy. And the more you dive into it, the more powerful you become. The more fearful people become of you. It's not because of your powers, because they don't know how to control you. You are literally becoming unstoppable, family. And as you develop these gifts, God says the world around you is about to develop around you. And you are kind of taking your rightful place as the true leaders, the true heads of this earth. And I know earth is raggedy, but your gifts are here to truly change things. And God is saying, what you're learning, it is vital, very important for you to teach the generations after us. We are, I'm not going to say we are the first, but we are the first that won't be crucified for our gifts. You hear me? They can't throw us away. They're not going to be able to kill us. They're not going to be able to put us in institutions or nothing like that, because they don't have the authority. And when you become too powerful, who can lock us up? Who can keep us from who we are? So what's happening is that your gifts are getting powerful. You're coming into a state of authority. And with great power, I know we hear this shit all the time, with great power comes great responsibility. But God says, the way you've been living your life to even come into this power, you've already learned certain responsibilities. But it's about to be greater. A lot of you guys, you're about to embark on, I've already done certain things about moving things, telekinesis, all that shit is happening now. Um, reading minds. We're not even gonna have to speak to one another. I could just look at you and we're gonna already know. I could think it and you're gonna feel that energy. That means our vibration is gonna be so high where our thoughts are energy. And it's scary for those who are not evolved, but it is a glorious thing for us who are. And God is just saying, get ready because your gifts are unfolding. They're about to unfold very rapidly. So when you're hearing certain things, you are not tripping. God says, breathe. And you really need, there's a book I want you guys to get. Hold on. It's about your breathing. Where is it? Oh, hold on. Give me 1 second. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Oh, damn. I can't see it right now, but when I do, no, that's not it. But when I do find it, I'm gonna post it. Okay, I'm gonna post it. But there's this book that teaches you how to breathe, and it truly it brings oxygen to your brain, and it just allows you to, like, just with your mind, your thoughts, it allows you to just be great. So as soon as I do it, I'm gonna post it. If you guys haven't gone to my community page where I posted their affirmations, there's affirmations that the CIA had, and it's shit that we already learned. But what it does is it gives you these affirmations that will it allows you to open yourself up to truly being divine. All right. They already knew about it. God had to teach us, but they already knew about this shit. And as soon as I locate the book, I got a whole bookshelf up here, so I don't want to look at it right now. But I'm gonna take a picture of it, y'all. Get the book, read it. Matter of fact, I'll even do segments where I read each chapter like I used to do back in the day. But we really got to get informed, my kings and queens. We are truly gods. And whatever is happening in the atmosphere, this is truly tapping into our bloodline. Our blood is evolving. We have so many strands, it's crazy, and we're activating this shit. And it's time. God is saying right now, we're coming into the powerfulest time in our lives. And it's very important for us to get equipped, okay? So I am going to start doing like reading sessions like I did back in the day for certain books, but I'm going to do it for the book with the breathing. We're going to do the exercises. And we're just going to start doing like, it's not just going to, this channel just not about readings. It's about us truly becoming the best versions of ourselves because we're so fucking powerful. And it's very important for us to know how powerful we are. So with that being said, just know what's coming to us is our gifts are gifted like fuck. But I just don't want you guys to experience these gifts and be afraid or not know how to do the next step. Because one thing when I grew up, gifted, I remember, man, I had my mom tell me how to get rid of my gifts and pray them away and shit. Worst thing I could have done in my life, but it's all right. Everything happened for a reason. But with us, we gotta learn this shit so we could teach our generations because the world as we know it is changing. Either you're going to evolve or you're not going to exist. And we're here to exist, but in a higher frequency. So y'all go look at the affirmations, go to the, you'll be able to see it. Go to the CIA .gov, whatever, from the affirmations. As soon as I find this book, which I'm gonna find it, I'm gonna post it. Get the book, read it. Even if you don't get it, don't worry about it because I'm gonna start doing each day. I'll do like a chapter. We gotta get this shit because God is saying we're coming into where people used to feel like certain things were what they call it scientific science fiction. It's not. It's reality. It's our reality. We are God's. And it's time for us to show the world that we are here and we ain't going nowhere. So with that being said, family, I love you. Love yourself. And just get ready, because this is an era where I don't think they ready for it. But it ain't ready. It don't matter if they ain't ready. We ready. And if they ain't ready, they gotta get ready. Or be left behind. I love you guys. I'll talk to y'all soon.